Okay, we're back. Audio works. Thank you, Gilbot, for being here. And let's go. So we won our first set. We won. Despite the audio issues, having to go offline, we won. Let me know how the audio sounds, by the way. Let's go ahead and do our next set. We're playing Azorius Merfolk. Oh, gosh. And the game crashes. Boy, this never ends, huh? Come on, Arena. Yeah? How's the voice compared to the music? I hope this is out. Hitting that reconnect button is not a good sign. Typically means Arena's gonna do its thing. Can't open 2 instances. Happened. Oh, okay. Alright, it's running. So sorry about that. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's go. Yeah, the heater's working full blast. Said that before, and I don't even know how long we had this problem, but it was like heating our house through just the electrical circuit and not through the heat pump. That's wild. It'll help our power consumption too. Okay, not keeping the same. Or this one. Jesus, man. Let's go. Alright, hopefully we get draw some cards with the Flitterwing Nuisance. Nice little rare. Didn't have to blank removal. And see if we can draw that card. Alright, there's our white mana. Nice. Oh, sorry. There's a mute. Okay, you can see what I'm playing. Over there. +1, +2. Go. Can't do anything about that. Yep. If we catch him in this combat phase. It's a really well done soundtrack. It won awards back in 1998, 1997 when it released on the PlayStation. This soundtrack did. Toshi Sakimoto. Really like this card. We win if they don't block. Figured they would though. 1+2. Yeah, I can't increase voice audio. That's why I need that cloud lifter installed. If I turn up the gain, it decreases the audio quality. I think I'm good on the mic levels. I just turn the music down just a little tad. Hey, the noise gate didn't pick up on you coughing. No worries, Icy. Actually didn't that time. Damn allergies. Okay. Just swing. Nice. This is one of my favorite game soundtracks. That's game. But, yeah. Okay. Getting it done with the merfolk. Let's go. I'm going to make an announcement later on tonight as we're ripping packs on the future of the Rebelcast, the MTG Rebellion show. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, this is just a great soundtrack overall. I'm playing it tonight. You're going to see a lot more game soundtracks on my streams because I am multi-streaming to both YouTube and Twitch nowadays. My link to my YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe if you want to catch all future VODs. And who knows? Maybe we'll post up some tech. Go, opponent. What's up? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, we'll when we get pack ripping after this draft, you know what the future. 126 max damage. Full effect. We're making a lot more content. That's the general announcement. I am returning to Max Damage Arcade. Hopefully we'll get Discord requests live up and running within the first 3 months of this year. That's my goal. And y'all gotta help me convince ICPJ to start streaming some JRPGs. I think she'd be fun on camera, even if she didn't say much. Like, I really think she could be. She doesn't think so. Anyway, she used to be my co-host. I'd love to have her back co-hosting with me on Discord Request Live. It was our request show. My Discord could vote on what I played in a given day, and we showed off game trailers, talked about movies, game trailers, anime, played games together. It was a lot of fun. Did it every week. Aw, thank you for saying that. You need to tell her that, though. Stepped out of the room. Maybe she'll see that when she comes back. Loving this new playmat. Got up. I'll snare. Crap. That sucks. Both of these. I'd have tapped out though. looking at flavor text. Wonder One Distractor. Neuroglam. Box. What? Thank you. This lifelink is going to be a killer. That's what I was hoping I would find. I'd be too little too late though. Hope we draw a bomb. Okay, what's their one card? On a kill at least. Hey, it's a 6/7. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Top 5. I earned that, bruh. All right. All right, let's go. Stuffy. All right, game 3. Let's go. I want to win out my first draft. That would be so awesome. Good. Where was it? Oh, though. We drew 2 bombs. It's very likely we'll draw lands. Nice. I'll be sure to point out 6/7s every time. Surprised Wizards doesn't make more 6/7 creatures. There's our third. Let's go. We're so close. How? Get to this Curious Colossus? Oh my god. Everybody grab a leg. I haven't used that emote in a long time. Let's go. We're 2 up. That's what's up. We've already won 2 of 3. Let's see if we can make it 3-0, baby. Let's go. Gilbot's threatening me. 6/7 is allowed. I didn't mean to cause an uproar, y'all. Okay. Look, we can get playing points, 2,500 gems, 6 packs. We're already at 1,000 gems in 3 packs. So we've made our gems back already. Let's go. I think I like traditional draft even better. I do. I really think I like traditional draft even better than best of 1. I'm switching over. I'm switching over, baby. Because, I mean, best of 3 is what you play at tournament. That's what I got to get good at, so we're going to do. Going first, I'll keep this hand. Did we really? God, you're here. We did lose game. That's so weird. Sorry, y'all. That is weird. Okay. Gotta play. Okay, there we are. What the heck? The mystery of why my computer's behaving the way it does continues. Oh, man. Did they... Okay. That's why I need you here, Icy. I'm alone in this frightening stream world where my computer randomly turns off my camera and my mic. That's how it is, man. I turned on my side ducking for Spotify, so maybe now it should be lowering the volume as I'm talking on the music. Let me know if that's working. I feel like I'm learning how to stream all over again. I feel like we just started all over from, oh my god, from 5 years ago. Y'all, I've been streaming for 5 damn years. We have had ducking the whole time. I just turned it off. Because I went to a phase when I switched over this mic a year and a half ago where I turned off all the filters. And I told myself I would put them back on as needed, and that just never came up. It just never came up. You love me. You know you love me. Alright. God dang it. Let's go. I forgot all about that. Of course that would imprint on your brain. Of course you would remember that. You're gonna bring that up 20 years from now. Yeah, one time I almost deleted the Discord. Ha ha ha. Isn't that funny, guys? Oh, everybody's first stream was terrible. I think I still have mine recorded. Somewhere on the hard drive. I might delete it. Hey, you did a really good job for not knowing what the hell you were doing. You put me on a magic card, it was cool. It looked really cool. Alright, I need to draw something other than a land, please. I do recall. We gotta get you back in the saddle, sir. I don't know. What's it gonna take for me to convince you? I'll play games with you every Sunday. How about that? I actually would like to cross stream with you at some point. I don't know. No pressure. I'm kidding. No pressure. I had a lot of fun the one time we played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with Mecha. That was a fun stream. ICPJs was on that too. I'll do more variety gaming. I feel like I've gotten away from it because of Magic, because of the Rebellion. While I still play games, I haven't really been streaming them. You know what I mean? But what am I going to do to flatten out this playmat? It's got these curves on the side. I can't get it. I have to put a heavy book there. That's what Icy said. Hang on, I'm going to get a heavy book. 4-3. Ah, you got it. That's 8 damage. Oh, I lost. Oh, lost. I'm gonna bring that in. Bring this in. Got a couple of these. Let's go. I've been streaming for an hour. After this set, we'll take a short break. I'll refresh my drink. I'll go to the bathroom. Then when we come back, I'll make announcements. We'll rip some packs. And then we will play some best of 3 standard. You know, why the hell not? Based on what we open. There's always this slight option that we'll go into Pioneer. I really want to revive my Selesnya Angels deck in Pioneer as well. Oh god, I gotta change these. See Nightbot's post? I gotta change both of those. Well, I guess we could leave up the Facebook one, because I am actually active on Facebook. But Aether Hub needs to be changed to Moxfield. All my decks are actually on Moxfield now. I'll change that link. Yeah, I'll send you the link in Discord. I also deleted my Aether Hub promotion stuff that we still had up. Replaced it with MTG Rebellion. That's who I is now. I hate this hand, but we'll keep it. We do have a 5-drop in here. Chances are we'll draw things other than lands, I suspect. Let's go, let's go. You could also just search Max Damage 9999 on Moxfield.com, but I'll send you a link after the stream. Or on break. Okay. I know they'll just take this too. Okay. I guess this is meant to be played on second main phase. I love this quote. Bargain with ruthless cunning, and when all else fails, make sure you fight with the same. Yep. That sucks a lot. Damn. Battle Trick got me. Okay. Be on 5. We can cast this. We'll have X will be 3. Oh, actually, we don't have a white permanent. Shoot. Okay. At the very least, this will be a good attacker. We just start sending in unblockable damage. Oh, thank you, Gilbot, for the link. Appreciate that. starting to yawn too. I need the coffee. Y'all, it took me a couple of years to figure out the joke about this mug. Like my Reese's Big Cup. Ha 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 ha. Ugh. Alright. Oh, there's a white permanent. Nice. Nice.
I'm sorry.
It was cringe. I'm not gonna lie about that. Oh, damn. Take it. Nah, it's just delaying because I'm multi-streaming. I've got it on low latency mode so that there's no hiccups for y'all. Also, I like to play tournaments sometimes. Game. Damn, that's game. I have to block. That sucks. And why didn't I play Blossom Bind? Oh, they didn't do it. God. I don't see how we can win this. Oh, I have to be so bad. Hurry up, opponent. You're killing me. Kill me faster. They have to attack. If they don't attack, they lose. I don't know, this is just gonna make it so that they win when they attack. We have to block. Oh. I don't know how this is gonna go down. I don't have to block everything. Here. Here. Don't have to, but we can. 2. Those both live. May draw something off the top, otherwise we're done even after this turn. Nope. No such thing. GG's, homie. We'll make you do the math. Alright, so we went 2-1 in my first traditional draft ever. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, okay, I got my money back with Title Max. Let's go. Hell yeah. What's our limited ranking? Oh, we're still in bronze? Why didn't it rank us up? That's weird. Was there like an unranked draft? Ah, you gotta go Premier. Pick 2 fast draft? Does traditional not give you points? That's crazy. So you have to play best of 1 to get points. Holy moly. Okay. Well, at least now I know. Hey, I'm going to credit myself as a better player for going 2-1 in that draft. So I'm going to give myself those points. Alright? Personal dignity points. My ranking went up there. Alright, look. I got pissed. I got to take a break. We'll be back in 7 minutes. Don't go away. Max damage on 9s. We are going to brew. We're going to rip packs. That's the most important thing. And let's look at how many we have. 54 regular schmegula, 5 bronze, 5 golden packs. This is going to be amazing. Actually also have 5,000 gems. So we actually could just walk up in here and grab more packs if we wanted to. Kind of feeling like it too. Do we want anything else from this store at all? Like, there's the lands. I love these lands. They do look really nice. Look at that. If this is what they printed in paper, I can't wait to pull some. We got Lorwyn boxes coming, I believe, tomorrow. In the mail. I'll check on that over the break and let y'all know. So we're going to be ripping some paper packs this week as well. Alright. Okay. So, go ahead and purchase more packs. Why the hell not? 8,000 gold. Let's get 6. That's what's up. Alright, so when we come back, 60, 5 mythics, and 5 goldens. Don't go away. Max damage on 9s. Enjoy the music through the break. Yo, yo, yo. We are back. Things still work. Thank goodness. All right, let's rip some packs, y'all. 10 at a time. Y'all know what it is by now, most of you anyway. So we're only going to talk about any cool uncommons and rares that we see. So, right off the ripski, da, 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 da. Da, da, da. This creature enters draw cards equal to the number of colors among permanent. The 5-color deck? That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Draw 5 cards. I mean, it costs 6. What would I play that in? I do have a 5-color Towns deck. Shine Striker. I feel like I should be writing this down. Shine Striker. Maybe the 5-color Towns. I don't know. Drawing 5, it's only a flying 3/3. I don't know. Clachan Festival. Great too. This was good and limited. I don't think there is a Kithkin deck in here anywhere. Let's see. Card Glamour Gifter. So turn that creature has base. Whoa. That's cool. Changeling. For 3, I think that replaces Reclamation Sage, right? The added shapeshifter capability. Like it could act as an ally in the I will write that down. Actually. Get that in. A notebook and a pen for this very reason. That it can't work that way. That's not a possibility. It always defaults to the mic. I can just turn it off. We'll work it out later. I'm not worried about it. Okay. Let's turn it off. Okay. Stomping Changeling. I think this is a major concern. At least as a sideboard. Also, you know, comes as an ally. You can tap it for mana in that deck. We will throw it in our list. Cool. Or enters, chain creature fights up to target creature opponent control. Cost removal, it's not that great. And colorless Noggle. Unbury could be great in a tribal list. Injured list. Alright. Over here. Oh. This is too high a mana cost for blue Lyrium. I'm trying to think what else. I could see it in some kind of Teamer ramp list, not the Cub one. I don't know. I think it's too much. Nope. An exiles cards from the top of their library until they have exile cards. 5. Cast cards exile this way. Nope. Light 1 to create a treasure token. Gain your first main thing. There's a Hexing Squelcher. So, this spell can't be countered. It's a 2/2 Goblin Sorcerer. Ward is pay 2 life, and spells you control can't be countered at all. Other creatures you control have ward pay 2 life. So what did I pin this one for? Hexing Squelcher. Definitely Teamer Cub. I think there's a mono red goblins deck somewhere in there. What else? That's about it, honestly. I don't think any other deck really. Maybe. No. Boros aggro in the sideboard at least one. We'll write that down. I think Boros aggro wants this card as well. Yeah. Oh my god, I see PJs. You taste the new air conditioner? What does that mean? What does that mean? Morning Tide's Light. Exile a number of target creatures at the beginning of the next end step. Return them to the battlefield tapped. Under control until your next turn. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and exile it. I don't know what wants though. What's that card? Honestly, Bloom Tender. Ooh. That's pretty sick. Does Cub want Blue Tender? We're gonna write it down. Golgari want Blue. Golgari probably wants his. Maybe not. That's a huge possibility. Okay, go to the next 10. Okay. Whoa. 3, you get a instant shapeshifter. Okay. This counts as a creature as well? That's weird. I don't know what to make of this. I'm gonna have to read the rules on this. It counts as a creature. That's interesting because that could benefit you in more ways than just exiling target creature. I don't know. We'll have to look at the rules on Kindred and Chain. Dawn Bless Pen. Maybe as a sideboard card to goblins. Build that mono red goblins. Also Rakdos goblins. Blossoming Defense. Oh yeah. Be obvious with that card. Active. Reverse. What's up, Firu? Back to the chat. Starfires. I'm just gonna write down the. I don't. That's. You know. Going bored. Honestly, if I make Boros into a 1/1 counter powerhouse. Alright. Abs. Stone back. Alright, what are our rares? Soul Immolation. You know what? That's a good sideboard piece. Interestingly enough, that actually slots into Teamer Ramp, and Teamer. When I say Teamer Ramp, I mean, dang it, name of that card slips me. But it costs Teamer mana, and you know your spells are like 1 cheaper for each 4 power creature that you control. Their Bloom Tender is good. Grub's Command. Target player controls get +1/+1 gain haste. That's badass. Per target artifact or enchantment. Oh, that's 5 though. Plus 5 card puts each goblin card milled this way into their hand. Jesus. Do you ever get to 5 mana though? I guess if you're making treasure token, that other, that one that blights for treasure token. Think about that. Oh wow. That might actually go in goblins also. It would present you with 3 colors if you're playing Rakdos. Okay, maybe. I don't know. I'm just trying to think out loud. Champion of the Path. Elemental, blah blah. Okay. Up to 10 more. Okay. Out here. Love the exile 2 cards from their hand, but I mean, pretty basic spell. There's other better ways to make them discard 2 cards. The heck is a Noggle? Like a donkey-faced... I don't know. Sorry. 3 Pope Cleric. Wonderwine Farewell. That'd be good in limit. Mud Button Tosser. Damn, that's a good 1-drop. Mud Button is the name of the clan Goblin belongs to, by the way. Thing bit of lore is the leaders of Goblin clans are called aunties. They can be male or female. They're mostly female. Noggle does sound like a British insult. Vibrance. Whoa. Whoa. That's a crazy looking 5-color dog. That's a crazy looking animal. You can pay 2 red or 2 green to get those modes. Pay Evoke. You have to sacrifice it, so you just get those effects, or it can be a 5-cost 4/4. You can get both effects potentially for 5. Pay the right mana. 2 damage. Library for a land. Real. That one's not as good as as the white-black one. Abigail is the thing. There is a white-black Abigail deck already. Imagine putting this on a Rakshasa, that 2-mana demon. Flying for a strike lifelink. And it loses all abilities, so it doesn't decay. Think about that. Abigail plus Rakshasa. That is a good combo there. Okay. Riss. Atman. Remove any number of counters. Whoa. Good ability. Whoa. There's something there. I don't know what it is, but there's something there. I just haven't figured it out. This goes back Scrounger. This is you made Blight 1 first main phase. You do create a treasure token. This is how you play multicolor goblins or just go up the curve a little bit. I don't know if it's worth it. It is a 3/2, which is decent, especially when you consider some of the other goblins out there that get boosts. I think we kind of have to, right? This is one way to build the deck. Bring up the curve a little bit. And treasure tokens especially give you some leeway, some flexibility. That's all. Alright. Let's go. I love when I get wild cards. I can spend that on whatever I need. Typically, you want to spend it on your rare lands first if you get wild cards. Unless you just have all the rare lands already because you've been playing Pioneer, you've been playing Old Standard. Ah, that could go in Lizards. Lizards, a changeling. That's something I haven't thought about either, is all the shapeshifters that could go in like older archetypes that we've long since not thought about. That's the problem with Lizards, is that it runs out of gas, and this could possibly help with that. I don't know if it makes the deck viable or even tier 2, but, you know, I'd be willing to try. Meh. Alright, Kindle the Inner Flame. Trade token, flashback, behold 3 elementals. Okay. Hubble Hurler. -1/-1s. Ah, it's a 6/7. That actually makes it a 4/5. Counter, another turret creature. Flying. Whoa, that's pretty badass. What deck wants that though? Not Boros. That's too heavy for Boros. Alright, let's reveal. Formulation, Champions of the Shoal. It is prime time to experiment, sir. Boat card. Oh, Druid. Selfless thief, right? Oh man. Proof and industry. I think this goes in ramp. Selfless safe, right? At least in the sideboard. It also goes in aggro. Just write it down. Sideboard versus board wipes. Green. Okay. Formidable Speaker. Woohoo! We got our first copy. We need 4 copies of this in paper. This card's already up to 20, 30 bucks. So I don't know what to do. Permanent. This goes. I bet this goes in Sultai. Because you want it for 2 decks. You want Formidable Speaker for Sultai, and you also don't mind having it for a Cub deck. You have a good night. Thanks for coming by. I always love when you're here. Okay. Let me go ahead and make the announcement before you head off, though. So, the Rebelcast, as you know, in the last 6 months has been really struggling to find its formatting, find its template, so to speak. I've tried a couple of different things. We had the weekly show, which I had a lot of fun doing, and I do want to retain some aspects of. We were talking about lore. I had a lot of fun doing a lore video. And I always have fun doing interviews. We did an interview series at the end of last year. That was a lot of fun. And you know, I feel most alive during content creation, most in it, you know, most present when talking to folks. And we're having candid conversations, and I don't have to... What I hate about it, though, and what I want to get rid of is the editing process, right? Like, I don't mean, like, I don't want to be the one doing it. I hate editing in general because, you know, you never know what to cut. And if you cut wrong, if you're not experienced enough, you're gonna fuck up something that might have had, you know, a good framework. something that might have worked, but you cut too much of it. That's what I'm afraid I've been doing. So to resolve all of that, we are making the Rebelcast into a live stream. And I will not be streaming it from this channel. We will be streaming it on the newly founded MTG Rebellion Twitch. So be sure to subscribe prematurely if you're a fan of mine, because I will be streaming the Rebelcast from there. It will be a call-in show. That's right, ICP just had this idea in the works for a long time. We're going to finally make it happen. It will be a call-in show. And if you're old enough to remember what those were like, you know how chaotic that could get. But that is ideally what I've always wanted to do. Is, you know, we open up a section of the Discord. If you actually look in the MTG Rebellion Discord, there's a channel for it already. But you hop in the voice chat. It's like a stage. You know, you raise your hand, and I call on you, and we talk. And what you say comes out live, unfiltered. And, you know, there's some vetting, of course, because it's people within the Rebellion. But, I mean, we'll limit it to people who have passed a single trial. Might do that. Or, you know, of course, my Praetors and my... Basically, we you know, we have a topic, we talk about it, we debate. Shut up, Gilbot, you're giving away the secrets. Anyway, no, nobody's streamed on it yet. That's why I say newly founded, because we haven't done anything with it. But I'm ready to start doing things with that Twitch channel. All of this is funneling into what will eventually later this year be a tournament series, coverage for tournaments, our own MTG Rebellion event. So that's all I'm gonna say. Stay tuned. There will be more details to come. I've still got to do some work building up overlays. You know what that's gonna look like, formatting, making sure I have everything, all the tech specs I need, getting my Cloud Lifter installed into this, and this Focusrite, for example, is one such step. I also want to record it from the arcade space. If you see me do anything in the arcade space, I love that space. I love how it looks. Not that I'll be abandoning this one. I want to have 2 available spaces. Just keep things, you know, in variety. And I want to have just as good audio and video settings there as I do here. So I ordered a Cat 8 cable. We're going to be running that through the house to make sure I have, you know, the bandwidth for it, support on that PC, on that laptop, and yeah, we're gonna roll with it and see what happens. So be on the lookout for that later. Anyway. Have a good night, anybody who's heading out. Thank you for stopping by. Let's continue to open some packs. Okay, so what else have we got here? Oh, card. Lightning. That Splitter Gang. Drop. Goat nap. Oh, to steal a goat. I thought it was a goat taking a nap. Okay, it's one of those 3 mana red, you know, gain control of a creature, you untap it, gets to attack, it has haste, and get a benefit. That creature is a goat, also gets +3/+0. Why would the opponent have a goat? I don't... There's gotta be some other card that turns things into goat. I bet that's what... Inflamed Traveler. Giant Ball. Kill spell. For target artifact. I could see that being really bad, right? Because just like a lot of green fight spells, what sucks about this is if they remove your creature before it resolves. Card. Black has the best removal in the game, essentially, based on another creature's power. But the destroy target artifact mode adds to the fact that it also adds. We will write it down for now. Sideboard. Okay. Let's go ahead and reveal our rares. Bidding. Turn all creature cards of the chosen type from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wild. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna write it down. Because there's some expensive dinosaur-based Jund stuff that I want to do still. I'm gonna write down Kindred. It'll also work for like a low curve goblins. Get enough goblins out there, and hit this. Oh my! Especially with they all have haste. Sapling Nursery. Got landfall. Token Force you control. Expensive. Chronicle of Victory. Creature type for 6. Trample when cast spell type draw. How could you make this cheaper? I don't think you. Moon Shadow. Now this card, people are talking about. This goes in like mono black or resolve aggro. It doesn't go in the catcher mode. It goes in anything with black removal. Have a good night, Gilbot. Thanks for stopping by. Back. I think it just goes in mono. That's cute artwork. Reminiscent of old Magic. 4 for a 4/4 giant wizard. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery from your hand, exile that card with a counter on it. Future attacks, you may cast a spell. Eldritch. I don't know how I could use it. Man, you know what? I could revive my old blue-red giant deck. That would work in that deck. I don't think that thing exists anymore. Probably deleted it ages ago. It was based on I had the World Tree. Into that plane. Call Time. Yeah, it was based around Call Time. We know we. Oh wow. This is good for Kindred on non-Kindred violence. Convoke 6 sorcery. Whenever you're for each player, choose a creature type, a creature that player controls. Then each player sacrifices all other creatures they control that don't share a creature type with the chosen creature. I don't know, for 6 mana, you want to get more out of your spells. But if you're playing Kindred deck, I don't know what one wants to. That's cool. Alright, let's keep going. 10 more Lorwyn Eclipsed regular packs. Boulder Dash. Damage to any target one. Pummeler for hire. And X life for excavating power on. Huh. Draw a card for each creature you control of that type. Holy moly. Aren't that many decks? I guess you could play this in fairies. Guess you could. Oh. Else one. Trying to be open-minded here. I don't know if there's any other. I think that's it. Okay. Let's open the 5 mythic rare packs. Get a higher chance of rares. Lofty. Draw a card, chain creature. Ender Strike. I do like this card. Red Blight 1. 2 damage to target creature. 4 damage instead if the spell's additional cost was. Pretty good removal this go around. That. Okay. What else did we? We happen to get all 5 mythics. Okay, Meek Attack creates a red enchantment. 2, you can put a creature card with total power and toughness 5 or less from your hand on the battlefield. Sacrifice. Full mid-range goblin. Fine Rock Tyrant, 5-cost dragon with deals damage to creatures. -1. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell with a single target, you can copy it. If you do, those spells gain Wither. Targets for the copy. Have a deck that outright a mono red, like a go big red. That would be fun if there was a big red deck. Yeah, maybe there is. Pulled in a Johnny Outland Chaperone. Still costs 3 loyalty, +1, create a 1/1 green and white Kithkin. -2, deal 4 damage to target tapped creature. -8, look at the top X of your library, where X is your life total. You can put any number of non-land permanent cards with mana value 3 or less from the battlefield. Boros want this? That's my major. Oh, maybe. Wistfulness. It's the systemic element incarnation. So, dual green. Exile target artifact or enchantment opponent controls. Dual blue. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Kind of like this in Cub. Cool. Let's open the 5 golden packs. Alright, all stuff we haven't seen yet. Or, I shouldn't say that. You know what I mean. Inwu White Mage. Final Fantasy. A 1/1, each cleric you can. Coronation Palace. Taster of Wares. Goblin Warlock for 3. 3/2. Creature enters target opponent, reveals X cards from their hand, where X is the number of goblins you control. You choose 1. That player exiles it. If an instant or sorcery is exiled this way, you cast it for as long as you control this creature, and mana of any type can be cast a spell. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Taster of Wares. Rakdos Goblins. Hey, Boommobile. Scar Sentry. Quick lifelink. Whenever this creature attacks, you may put a creature card of mana value X or less from your hand on the battlefield tapped and attacking, where X is the number of attacking creatures. I talked about this during spoiler season. Maybe Boros tokens. I think it does, actually. Glad we found a copy. Okay. Cam, Mindful First Year. Expert from Color. Cub. Dorn besieged by time. Shadow Urchin. Oh. Oh, wow. I haven't seen that creature type in a long time. Creature attacks blight 1. Whenever creature roll one or more counters on it dies, exile that many cards from top of your library and take. Tristan Callous Cultivator. Brian. Lena Lendra's Ant. The Moon Shadow. I love that card, the Rise of Zozin. Okay. Cool. Ended up with 39 rares and 24 mythics. We're at 94% vaults. Let's go ahead and see if we can boost that before we log off. It's getting late, so we will log off after this. Build our decks off camera. Come back on Thursday night for standard best of 3. You will not want to miss that. Okay. Collection. This is a way to boost your vault score. Especially if you're on the verge like me at 94%. So, not collected. Could be. Oh, only not. Do uncommon. Golly, there's a lot. Oh, there's not so many. Not bad. Okay. Eclipsed Realms. That's cool. That's like a secluded courtyard. But you also get to activate their ability. Okay, that's cool. Craft. Or the Medic Herbalist. On a lot to learn. Trying to buy as least amount of packs as possible. You know, use all our rare and mythic rares to get what we need. See if it changes it at all. I could be wrong about how this is. Go home. It didn't. Or maybe it does when you log in again. I'm not sure. Any event. Watching? We are going to be building up Mono Black, Golgari Mid Range, Hub Ramp, Sultai Reanimator, Boros tokens. Possibly Chamber Ramp. Mono green landfall, mono green aggro. I think that's 7 decks. Try to build goblins. We have a foundation for doing historic. I don't know how much of this. Yeah, a lot of this is. So that's at least 8 decks. So who knows what we'll hit next time. Anyways, y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching. Follow if you like the content. Don't forget about the Rebelcast coming to the MTG Rebellion live Twitch channel. And as always, good to each other out there. No matter what you're doing, stay safe and peace.